one of these ones, right? They were like the third and they're top. They had a used to see what could happen, right? Like, I can't imagine all his buddies that are playing the 16U set that it's going to be. I don't know how they might remain uncompetitive. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how they do.
Zenith offensively here, won the swim off. They're going to whistle Sadie for an ordinary, but the pass has got to go out, and time is going to expire. Good defense from Eleanor, breaking that, forcing that shot clock violation. Julia picks up the ball. She's going to send it up wide to Eleanor on the far side. Eleanor's going to drive it in from that wing. She's got lots of free water. She's going to draw a double. And she does, draws the ordinary.
Cut, Sad, cut! Sadie, cut!
Into Anave, and Anave is going to draw an exclusion. She sends it near side to Sammy. Sammy walks in to Anave. Anave off the crossbar. Ends up back in Sophia. She sends it far side to Eleanor, and they're going to whistle Eleanor for a 2-meter. 2-meter violation. That is going to end the power play. Zenith on the offensive. Eleanor near side pressure. Zenith drops it back to the point. We have a whistle from the near side referee. He's calling for the ball, but they're waving the red flag, which means that we have number 4 for Zenith.
And it should be a penalty shot if she came back in.
Yeah. Yep. I think there's
That's supposed to be a penalty.
referees are trying to figure it out. I imagine that they're not going to.
It should be a penalty shot.
It should be, but the scoring table did this.
It doesn't matter.
I'm with you. I'm with you. In that case, like, there should have been.
Yeah. Isn't that a penalty?
They're still sorting through. Looks like the referees are going to say they're going to eat that one, and what should have been a penalty shot for the Kraken is just going to be a restart for the Zenith. They also granted them a full 30 seconds on the shot clock. Drive goes in. Swears from Julia. Going to go for a 2-meter.
Yeah, Julia!
Good defense from Anave. Great shot from Zenith. Better save from Julia. 2-meter restart. Eleanor on the near side pressure. They send it to the point. Anave defensively, but dropping shot wide to pull the Zenith within one. Substitutions coming in for the Kraken. Outbound, we have Eleanor and Mallory. Incoming, Mina and Caroline. Restart from Sadie to Abs. Abigail fighting through, draws the ordinary. She sends it far side to Caroline. Caroline working the turn. Dumps it in full set to Sadie. Sadie off 3. Zenith breaks out. Anave on some far pressure. They send it far side out to their 5. Caroline presses out. Caroline still pressing out. Caroline switch. Penalty. They pop it. Shot high over the crossbar. Julia will be on the restart here. 3:20 remaining in the third. Dumps it in full set. Sadie is going to draw the penalty. Dumps it immediately to Mina for the shot and score on the quick power play. Not even enough time for me to mark the shot.
Sadie drawing the exclusion, Sadie assist, and score.
Restart for the Zenith. Sadie is going to come out for pressure, but then Zenith drops it all the way back. "20 seconds remaining on the shot clock for the Zenith. Shot from distance. Julia gets a hand on it, but it's going to go for a 2-meter. On the far side at the 2-meter line. Caroline's going to go out for the pressure. Abigail blocking the inside. Comes out to Zenith's 4. Sadie with the pressure. Pass comes far side. 20 seconds. Mina's going to chase and get grabbed, drawing the offensive foul. Good play from Mina there, carrying that pressure and forcing Zenith into a bad position. Ball comes near side to Sammy. Sammy fighting her way through. Loses the ball. Draws the ordinary.
Middle!
5 on the shot clock. Sends it to Sammy. Sammy dumps it into the keeper instead of getting it into a high corner. But Kraken were already on their way back defensively, so no cherry picker opportunity. Zenith sends it out far side. Abigail on the pressure. They dumps it into the set. Sadie with the errant pass to Caroline. Caroline pressured from Zenith, gets it to Julia. Julia sends it to Abigail on the far side. Abigail sends it into Sadie, a little off the mark on the pass. Mina with the pressure. Pass comes out near side. Bay pursues on the heels. Gets it back to Julia. Now Julia's going to send it back to her on the sprint breakaway. And they've got lots of time. Missed shot from Anave over the bar. Great opportunity for the Kraken there to pick up one more in this space here. 1:13 remaining in the third. Sorry. Yes, 1:13 remaining in the third. Zenith restart, sends its far corner. Abs keeping pace with the driver. Pressure from Caroline. More pressure from Caroline. Dumps in from Zenith. Sammy with the pressure. Now Abigail, great defense from the girls all around. Forcing shot clock violation. Abigail starts back to Julia. Julia to Caroline. 40 seconds remaining in the third. Caroline draws the ordinary. She's going to send it in to Sadie. And they're going to whistle for the offensive foul. The entry pass. Kraken full court press. Goes out far. Abigail with the pressure. Mina intercepts that pass.
Go!
13 seconds. Julie's going to swing it up. Out to Mina. Mina, 3 seconds. Shot from distance corner off the crossbar.
She's hit the top on both of those.
And at the end of 3, Kraken are up 4-6. Yeah. Good job. Everybody is taking the field for fourth. In the water for the Kraken, working near to far. We have Sophia, Mina, Annabelle, Julia between the pipes, Sadie, Caroline, Eleanor taking the swim off. Referee's hand was up. Swimmers are ready. White is not ready. Now check-ins are starting. Whistle goes. Eleanor on the break. It's going to be very tight on the swim off, but it looks like Zenith is going to edge it out. They play it back. Eleanor sticks with her swim off competition. No switch on that rotation. Zenith working out at half water. They send it far side. And defense back to the 4. Caroline got her hand up in front. Shot from distance. Way over. Ball comes back into the pool. Two balls in the water at that point. That was the reason for the stop. Julia restarts up to Caroline. Caroline has her arm hit. Mina with the pressure, not able to recover the errant pass. Annabelle and Caroline signal the switch. Caroline goes out to the wing. Eleanor working the driver, forces the turn. She's going to delay. They're going to power play on Eleanor. But he signaled. Back and delay in the power play. They burnt off 13 seconds. And the man down. Zenith is working it in. She's going to force off the crossbar, off Annabeth's head, ends up in Caroline's hand, and she draws the offensive foul on the loose ball. She plays back. Solid defense from the girls across the board here. Ball goes to Eleanor as she comes out of the box. Eleanor sends it up to Mina. And there's going to be whistle the ball under. Pressure from Mina. Ball comes up. Annabelle got a hand on the arm. Eleanor's going to be able to steal that away. Great defensive play from Annabelle and Eleanor there. She sends it up to Mina, ends up with the ball. Annabelle sends it near side to Sophia. Sophia's got the break. Restart for Zenith. They send it up long and wide. Caroline on the pressure. Sadie is on the challenge in the set. Mina following the driver. Ball goes wide. Julia draws the foul on the errant pass. Gets it all the way up to Sophia. Sophia is going to drive in. She's going to drop it to Eleanor, who sends it to Sadie. Sadie, Annabelle's going to be whistled for a 2-meter.
What?
2-meter.
Let's go!
2-meter. Pressure from Caroline on the restart. Errant pass. They're going to whistle Eleanor in the 2-on-1 somehow. Restart there. Sadie and Eleanor switch. Sophia, pressure out deep. It's on the shot clock. Shot from distance. Easy save for Julia. And Jeff is going to take his timeout. Two-meter. Annabelle was touching the wall. Without the ball. Yeah. Yeah. They at least are actually making signals when they're blowing the whistle. It's not just a whistle. Yes. It's not just a whistle. Yes. I tell you. That's good. Yep. Yep. Since it was Kraken's timeout, we're going to have a half-field reset. Or a half-field set on the restart. And there's the whistle for it to go. Julia sends it up to Annabelle, Caroline.
You know that with basketball track, everybody crashes.
Caroline back to Annabelle at the point. Annabelle, Caroline. Annabelle. Drop Mina on her left. Shot from distance, save from Mina. Was on target, but within keeper's reach. Zenith sends it up far side on the restart. Out to their point. Anave on defense. El is going to hold them up. And Mina's going to draw the offensive foul. Restart back to Julia. As she set it up. Julia and Mina at half water. Mina up to Anave on her drive, roundabout way. Anave's going to draw the 5 meter.
Mina, the bats.
Caroline's going to take the 5 meter shot. And it goes off the top corner and in. Caroline used every part of the goal there except for the keeper for that one to go in. Top, vertical, and all the way across on the bounce. Restart from Zenith. Pressure from Sadie. Zenith sends it to their 2. Switch from between Sophia and Eleanor. Oh, shot from Zenith. Bounces off of Julia's finger. 1:29 remaining in the game. Kraken up 2 still. Zenith is going to start pressuring. Anave, bad pass. Zenith steals. Yeah. And with that 5 meter draw from Zenith, that'll be 3 exclusion-worthy penalties for Caroline, and she is done for the game. 1:10 remaining. Shot from Zenith over. Kraken dodge a goal there. All the way out to Abby time. And Sadie's gonna draw. Girls are not working the clock. They're missing that they are in time wasting mode to be able to clear this off for the win, which is what Jeff is going to be telling them here in about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what's going on. I don't know if you can hear it in there, but Jeff is laying out his plan. They're going to get a restart, 26 seconds left. I imagine they're going to play 4 corner keeper. This should be a half court reset. Ball to Julia for the reset. Abigail's just going to hold the ball, send it all the way out. But we got to have good passes here. Sends it back to Abigail. Abigail's going to walk out, send it near side to Eleanor. Eleanor to Abigail. Shot from Abigail off the crossbar, almost bounces in off of the Zenith player. They're going to pull, Zenith is going to pull the keeper so they can run a man up at full strength. And pressure the keeper. Zenith sends it out far side. Zenith near side, 7 seconds remaining. Dumps it in. Save from Julia, and that'll do it for the game. And that's the clock expiring. Final score, Kraken 7, Zenith 5. Next game will be happening at 1:50 p.m. Central Time. And then from there, we'll figure out if we win, we are done for the day. A loss means the Kraken play a second game this evening. A third game this evening.